One of the things that excited me about the Tea Party is that we do focus on the Constitution. Why do we focus on the Constitution? How many of you know, especially you youngsters, know anything about our United States Constitution? Good. You know the First Amendment makes it possible, for example, for you to talk on the phone, to Facebook, to tell Governor Jindal, quit raising our tuition. All of that is freedom of expression. You know that. The second, and don't forget, also part of the First Amendment is the right to pray, to worship, or not to. That's another very rare right we have in this country that many other places in the world do not have. And you know that. What is the Second Amendment? You know the Second Amendment? Keep and bear arms. You know that one? That's a very important one also. And the Fourth Amendment. How many of you drove tonight? How many of you drove tonight? Good. Now, I want to tell you something. When you pull out of the parking lot and you go to the back, that will be either Kings or East Kings. And the front will be Uri Drive. Once you leave the LSU campus and you're back on a public road, I want you to know something. Unless you've done something which gives an officer of the law probable cause to stop you, they cannot just stop you because, for example, you're driving a bright red, fast-looking sports car. They have to have a reason in the eyes of the law to stop you. In many other countries in the world, I promise you, anyone moving down the road can be stopped. But in the United States of America, an officer of the law has to have what we call probable cause to pull you over, even if you have a beautiful car. And you're not going fast. Now, if you have a taillight out, you're speeding, you're doing any of the other things that are violations, you can be pulled over, but not for merely going down the road. That's the Fourth Amendment. And it goes on and on. You have a right to an attorney. All of those rights come from our Constitution. What is it about our Constitution that's amazing? Many of us think that our Constitution is a divinely ordained document. You know what I mean by divinely ordained? By God, that God blessed the effort which created it. It's a sacred document. Many of us think that aside from the Bible itself, there is no more important document in the history of man than the United States Constitution. Not only because of the rights it gives us, the ones we just talked about, but because with America being strong, the freedoms we're able to project to the rest of the world. That's why they say America is a beacon of hope. So keep in mind, if you don't remember anything else after tonight, please remember that these rights we have, these freedoms we have in America, are not free, and we shouldn't take them for granted. People fought and died for them, and we have to protect them all the time. And the vast majority of people who ever lived in this world did not live with the freedoms that we take for granted in America. So please just know that. And what does it stem from? What does it all stem from? A tiny little booklet tonight in my hand, our Constitution. This booklet is about 34 pages long. Do you know that the health care bill that President Obama pushed last year is over 2,000 pages long? Our United States Constitution, this booklet is 34 pages long. It's very concise. To those of us who believe in it, it's very clear. All right? So please remember that. Our Constitution is something to learn about as you get older and travel and read and learn more about life and governments around the world. You'll realize, especially if you ever travel abroad, when you come back, you're like, I really love America. I didn't know that's how the rest of the world was. We're very special, and we have to protect it. We have to thank God for it. So, please pay attention. You have a great program tonight. It's good to be with you. I'm with the Red River Tea Party. Please sign up if you want to know more about us. Thank you for having me.